Yeah, definitely. We had conversations about it. It makes sense.
You had? Did you have the conversations before or after the breakup?
Of course, yeah.
You had an after?
No, before.
Before?
Yeah, we definitely talked about what I did before. I mean, I was always concerned with, like, his image and how it would affect him, and he said it was okay, so it's all good.
But I guess, like, if he knew about it and you guys talked about it and all that,
yeah.
I don't, how come he decided to break up with you then?
Well, I think, you know, maybe you feel like you can fly under the radar, or like it's gonna be okay, but I think when the heat really comes down to it, it was a lot. So
yeah. Are you okay?
I am now. Yeah. There's no hard feelings anymore. It's okay.
Really?
Yeah, I get it. You know.
I guess, what are your thoughts on the fact that, like, he did break up with you for that?
I mean, I hated it. I really liked him.
Yeah.
You know, we were dating for a couple of months, and we had a lot in common. You know, you always have hope that things will work out. I really liked him, but it is what it is. You know, I don't want to be with somebody that doesn't want to be with me.
For sure. You're so stunning.
Thank you.
You don't have anyone, I'm sure.
That's so nice.
Has your OnlyFans seen an uptick since this has happened?
Yeah, of course. I mean, there's definitely been some visibility there. I mean, that wasn't my goal.
Okay.
You know, but I mean, it's nice to make lemonade out of lemons, I guess.
Yeah.
You know.
You guys were in the Las Vegas Super Bowl.
Yeah, we were.
Did you have fun?
We had a great time. Yeah. So I think that's why it was so hard, is that we had a really great weekend, and yeah, just, you know, we talked to a lot of people. We like introduced ourselves together to people, and then it's just kind of embarrassing when it all falls apart.
Yeah. You were posting him a lot on your Instagram.
Yeah.
He wasn't posting you.
No.
At all?
No, and you know, that's okay. He doesn't really use his social media for his personal life, so that's fine. I do sometimes. And I always made sure that it was okay with him. You know, he was tagged and everything, so he saw everything as it was happening, and he was fine with it.
He didn't say anything about, like, take that down, or I don't want to be in your social media?
No, I mean, you know, it's not like I only posted one day. It was like multiple times, you know, so he had a chance, but it didn't matter to him at the time.
Yeah, maybe it's just like he thought he would be okay with it. In hindsight, he just wasn't.
Yeah, and you know what, honestly, it's okay to change your mind.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay.
Yeah. Are you dating anybody now?
No, God, no.
No?
No, I think it'll be a while before I, you know, open myself back up like that again. And definitely not in public, I don't think. You
really?
know? It's tough though, because like I'm a relationship girl, and I want to be proud of the people that I'm with, and I want the people I'm with to be proud of me, you know. So until I can find that like perfect match, I don't know.
All right, let me unpack this for those who don't know. All right, so man, here's the story though. So Sean Evans, who's host, is a YouTuber. He has a podcast on YouTube called Hot Ones. So he invites a bunch of celebrities, asks them hot questions, and hitting hot wings, things for the nature. So what happens? Sean Evans was started dating this young lady here. Oh, it's a lady. I don't know her age. She looks like she's mid-30s or already 40, right? So they started dating. They only dated for a couple months, right? They started dating. She's an adult movie star. I can tell Sean has been watching a lot of porns, right? Also been spending a lot of money on OnlyFans. She's an adult movie star. She also has an OnlyFans. You know, she gets money showing her body. So I think Sean was watching a lot of porn, and she was like, damn, I need me some, you know? So he ended up dating this girl, you know? They started dating, and after a couple months, you know, after he got all the juice that he wanted, he got to practice everything that he has been watching. He decided to dump the girl. That's not even one of the reasons, or the main reason that he dumped her, because of saving his image. Like she said in the video, Sean has a podcast, you know, he's a public figure, he has sponsorships out there, and him being with the adults, and she's like, I mean, people watch porn, they might recognize her. She's like big, right? I did my research. She's like big. So she's well known. So Sean didn't want to deal with it. I think at first, you know, he thought I'll be okay. Maybe he couldn't deal with it. But after, you know, maybe talking to friends, going around with her, and then people looking at him a little different, he decided just to dump the girl. And that's what happened. So the moral of the story, All right, before I do have another video I want to play about this dumb. I mean, he's not really dumb, but he acts dumb though. Adam 22. So he made a video about this. But before I go on and play the video, let me say this, man. Your past always gonna catch up on you, regardless, man. At some point, it's gonna catch up. Like things that you did when you were younger. Some of them might catch up. It just depends on what you did, though. Her being an adult movie star, you know, showing her body out there, that definitely decrease her ability to secure a man of value. You know, she definitely can secure a man, but a man of value, it might be harder. It's not impossible, but it might be a little harder than a regular girl who never had to sell her body like that. So, you know, whenever you make moves, just be cautious about moves that you make. But let me go ahead and play this video of Adam. Let me play the video, right? Let me play this. Hopefully my computer's gonna be fast enough. Let me close this first and then bring up this video here. Oh, please. All right, there you go. So this Adam 22. Actually, Adam also slept with the girl. You know, Adam does you know, adult movies. So he slept with the girl. I think I have the picture, right? Let me show the picture, by the way. So, you know, Adam does, you know, movies with his wife. This Adam, this is his wife, and this is the girl, Melissa. So they had a scene together. So Adam was like clapping them cheeks. And the funny thing is, like, once when they started dating, Adam actually congratulated Sean, saying that congratulations on dating her. Her kitty cat is fire because he has been there. He knows how good that kitty cat is. So that's just a little shitty, man. It's like you dating a girl, like your homeboy telling you, bro, you know, I had that girl before, you know, a kitty cat is fire, man. Congrats, bro. Like, what the freak? I mean, this is my man girl. This is like my sidey. That's my man girl. You talk to me like that, so you slept with my man girl, and you think that's cool, man? Yo, that's funny. But let me play the video, right? Let me play the video here. All right.
Hey, Sean Evans. You know what I'm not feeling? I'm not feeling you breaking a sex worker's heart on Valentine's Day. Nobody deserves that. Melissa Stratton, she's a beautiful woman. Yes, she has chosen to have sex on camera for her career. Yes, she has had 13-inch dicks in and around her face, mouth, possibly butthole. I don't know. I gotta go search it up. But you are playing with her heart, and that's not cool because she's a woman. And Valentine's Day is a sacred holiday, and you're supposed to treat girls right on Valentine's Day. Sean, I don't know why I have to tell you this. I feel like, you know, your parents probably should have taught you this at a certain point. But, Sean, you really don't want smoke with the sex worker community. So I would appreciate if you would apologize to Melissa for publicly shaming her on Valentine's Day, the sacredest of days. And then also I would like to invite you to come and lay something down on the Plug Talk couch. Let's see what you're packing. Hey.
I mean, the reason why I called Adam stupid at the beginning because of things like this, right? How you gonna ask another man to apologize because he dumped a girl? Like, so what does it mean? So every time someone doesn't want to date someone, they have to go on and apologize about it? Like, come on, what the frick is that? Or because she's a sex worker and you do, like, you're in the sex industry too. So, I mean, it's like, it doesn't make sense to me. And then he's also saying that you're not supposed to break up with somebody on Valentine's Day. It doesn't matter what day, though. Whenever you feel like you don't want her, you don't want her, or you don't want him, you don't want him. There's no specific day for you to break up with someone. Who made that law, though? Adam is just like crazy, man. It's crazy. And then you slept with the girl too. So like, who are you to protect the girl? You guys are not even friends like that. Jesus, I mean, her past is just catching up on her. Like she's having a hard time to secure a man of value because Sean Evans, you know, he has a little bit of bread. You know, he's out there. He's a public figure. So, let me play the last video from Adams. I mean, this guy just like, man, I don't know, man. Let me just play the last video. He's just too crazy, man. He talks too much sometimes. I think he's a sissy boy to me, man. Let me play it.
In the Super Bowl, my girl said to me, she goes, have you seen Melissa with Sean Evans on her Instagram story? I'm like, no, really? She's like, yeah, they're in the section at the club. They're at the game. They're hanging out. They seem like they're totally chilling. But then she goes to look at Sean's Instagram story. Nothing with her. So she's posting him, tagging him. He's not posting her. He's not tagging her. Now, to be fair, Hot Ones, very, very big show, very, very commercially successful. They've got big advertisers. They get big, big guests.
Exactly.
I think for like the average person dating a porn star, maybe not such a big deal, like image-wise, but when you're in his position, for sure, I think dating a porn star would be a big deal because it kind of conflicts with his otherwise squeaky clean image. So, whatever. Then it comes out yesterday. Sean and her are in a relationship. I hit her up because I had the ultimate viral thing to say in my head. I'm like, I'm going to say, congrats, Sean. Her is fire.
Man, all right. So he said it, right? So one of the things that he said, like, Sean didn't want to post her on his Instagram because of like what he does. It makes sense. It makes sense. And the girl knew about it. She was okay with it. Like, she was the one posting him, but he didn't want to post her because I don't want people to see me like posting a, adult movie star out there, like me dating her. Like, I mean, there's nothing to be proud of. That's why I wasn't posting her. Although she might be, quote unquote pretty, beautiful, all that. But Sean didn't want that attached to him. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm talking about this is about Sean though. So you knew she was an adult movie star. You went on, started dating her, and you made official, oh, you my girlfriend, and then after 2 months, you decided not to go on with that. Like, bro, like, you gotta grow up. Sean is about like 40-something. Like, dude, if you knew, like, you would not take that far, you should just smash and dash. Seriously, like, you knew it, and then now you just change your mind like you didn't know. That would be a little different if you didn't know, and then you found out that she was an adult movie star. That makes sense, but you knew it from the jump, and you watch her too. Jesus, what's wrong with these guys, man? Oh, man.